I'm Karen. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Alright, so in this video today I'm going to be showing you how to use this 6 cream contour palette from Measurable Difference. And so far I have been loving this palette. I love how pigmented it is. It's super creamy and easy to work with. So if you're afraid of using cream contour, I would say this is an awesome palette to start with, because I mean the colors, like, I'm just gonna show you guys real quick. I literally just rubbed my hand in it, and just to show you guys how pigmented these colors are. Like, they're easy to work with. I would say it's probably best when you're working with cream products, especially cream foundations or whatever. Cream contour palettes. Make sure that you are warming it up with your hands first. I feel that's a lot of times why people come into that issue with cream contour or cream foundation sticks, is they are not melting the product and warming it up with the hands first prior to putting it on their face. Just dip their brush in it and dip it on their face, and it doesn't work like that. It just doesn't, because literally it's gonna look like it's clinging to your face and it's gonna look crazy. I personally think cream foundation sticks are great for people who have dry skin. I think they're great for women who have mature skin, because they're perfect to blend in. I mean, number one, honestly, I think it's probably the easiest, most forgiving product to use, period, hands down. And yeah, I can say that because that was the first thing I messed with when it came to foundation. But honestly, going from using cream foundations to trying to use liquid foundation has been one of the most challenging situations, because with the liquid, they tend to dry. And once they dry, where you place them and you're not done blending, yeah. I mean, you can't go back over it with the beauty blender, but that's like a whole nother step. I mean, but hey, if you want to look right, get with it, get with the program. But I want to say with cream products, they're way more easier, because you can, if you don't like where it is, you can go back and blend it out some more, or add some more on top and blend it out some more and correct it. And it's not going to dry in place. It's not going to look too much. It's always going to look like skin, period. I have not used, just talking based on what I've used, I have not used a cream product to this day yet that does not look like skin. So let's get started. And I'm going to start with color correcting or doing a little brightening shade in my eye. I normally like to do a color that's close to the LA Girl Pro Concealer Medium Beige. So I'm going to rock with this color down here. I'm just going to take my hand in it. You can always put it in the back of your hair, warm it up really good, and then use the brush or use your finger to apply it and then blend it out. And the thing I love about cream foundations too is almost like it doesn't really even have to match you like to the T, because once you start adding other cream contour colors, like say for example, this is too light but it's still around your skin tone, like this is. Once you start adding in the darker shades, it starts to create your shade. I mean, it's just awesome. All right, so I'm gonna just get this near the side of my nose. Don't have it going too far. You want to stop by your the side of your nostril. And I'm going to use that same color to create a little dot there, little thing there, thing there, thing there. And honestly, because by the time I get done blending this out, just don't put too much. I know we can get carried away, but once again, you can always take off some of this product. I'm just gonna. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a darker shade. Alright, and then let's go to this shade. And this shade is perfect for color correcting for people who have much darker pigmentation. So this is just an awesome palette. I just, of course, don't go past your corner of your eye with these dark contour shades. For the upper area there, I'm going to mix a little bit of that with a little bit of this color. I'm just going to put a little brown over it. You know, use your own judgment. I don't want this part to be as dark as this. I want it to be lighter. And then I'm going to add a little bit of color. So I'm going to use this shade right here. It's going to create my little, I guess, blush action. Then let's go ahead and contour the nose as well. So I'm going to use that same color we were mixing in up there to place on the sides of the nose. And I'm just gonna, sorry, I gotta wipe off my hands, so I'm gonna put some more right there. It's all right, let's start with the bottom. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in this whole nose area real quick. I think it's just gonna be much easier just to go ahead and blend this with your hand than it is if you're trying to do a brush later on. And I'm gonna brighten this up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go back to that original color. And if you feel like some of these shades in the way, just wipe it off so you can get the bright down to the brighter color. And I did that separation so I can create a shape for my nose and not create a straight white line go all the way down. All right, and then let's put a little contour underneath here, just a little dark to cast a shadow, because that's really where these dark colors go. They go places where you're gonna cast a shadow there, cast a shadow there. All right, and then let's blend this bad boy in. I am going to use this brush here, just a bronzer brush, and let's focus on the light areas. And you can always use a staple brush for this too. And I'm just squeezing the brush together. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of that brown and color just to contour this just a little bit more. I'm going to use my other finger. I'm going to take a little bit more of that beige and just make sure I get this lighter color to stop right here near the side of my nostril. All right, and then let's go back. Just wrap this up. I usually prefer the staple than I do the blend. This is personal preference. And if you feel like you need more coverage, you can always add more. I'm just smoothing this out. And then you can always take a little bit of that same beige color, the first one we've been using, to make sure you blend and have this look right. All right, and then this contour in this corner here. And if you feel at any point it got out of control and you didn't keep your light shade you wanted to keep, you can always come back in here and correct. This is what I mean by it's forgiving. Like, you literally, it's like you can't go wrong. You see how that reddish color just ended up looking like blush, like natural? It just made you look bronzed and just made me look bronzed, you know? And don't forget your ears, because you can have your ears looking super light in photographs. And yeah, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of this color right here on the back of my hand, brush over it, and then go over my ear. And I'm just gonna blend this out just a little bit more so this just looks more natural. I'm gonna go back on that dark chocolate color just to make sure I create more of a contour. On this, I would say use a different brush. I'm gonna use this number 26 stapling brush from BH Cosmetics. e.l.f. has one that's really, really nice too. Yeah, I want to say that if I hadn't used that one first, yeah, I would say I like that one better. It's smaller, it's more firm, I feel like, to work with the creams, you know what I mean? So, but use what you like. This is nothing wrong with this. I'm just used to the other one because it's smaller. I don't know, it's just different. I'm just shaping my chin just a little bit with what's left over on there. And then I'm gonna brighten up under the eye just a little bit more, and I'm gonna take some of that yellow and mix it in with this color so I don't go overboard. Take some from there. And this is more specifically for under the eye. And I wiped this off. And that's an easy, gentle way to contour your face. Now we just gotta set everything. All right, so I went ahead and set the under eye area, and I've used, I've actually just, I used the RCMA No Color Powder on this side, and I used the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder on this side to set my under eye area, because I was just testing it out. You can check out the video for the results. But let's go ahead and set the rest of the face. And all right, and to set the rest of my foundation, I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush. Honestly, I don't even, after buying this brush, I'm like, I don't know, I'm not convinced that I really need a big brush like this. This is probably gonna be the only one I'm gonna own. And I bought this for $10. I found it at TJMaxx, and it's from the vintage cosmetic company, and it's called the Dusting Powder Brush. This thing is huge. So I just put some of the RCMA powder on there, and I'm just gonna tap this all over just to set my foundation. And I'm just gonna lightly just tap it onto the brush so I can evenly distribute this stuff. And y'all, this powder is like stock white, and you see my face and I don't look white. All right, now let's move on. All right, I'm gonna use one of my favorite bronzers from the drugstore. This is by Black Radiance, and it is called Bronze Glow. And I'm gonna use that same brush. I just dusted it off, and I'm just gonna use it to hopefully lightly bronze. That's the only thing I like about big fluffy brushes like this, is they leave that airbrush effect. But I think they're only good for like if you're gonna be doing like kind of a full face thing, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna lightly airbrush my forehead. Or if you need to bring your whole color back down, you know what I mean? Like if your face is too light. Then I'm gonna take this color here from the Measurable Difference palette, and I'm gonna be using a Real Techniques blush brush to make sure I brighten up under my eye a little bit more. All right, and let's go to I'm gonna do the dark brown contour color, and I'm just gonna use the same brush, tap it on the tip only, and lightly dust it right there and under there. And under there. Yeah, maybe under there. Only in areas they're gonna be casting a shadow, I really feel like you have to be using those dark colors. So there. Not here. There is no shadow casting. The sun is beaming straight down. I just want to say thank you for watching my video. If you liked this makeup tutorial, definitely make sure to go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up, so more people like you on YouTube will be able to find my YouTube channel. And of course, make sure to comment in the box below, tell me what you think, or if there's a new look that you would like, or eyeshadow you would love me to test out and recreate a look on. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead so you can receive new updates whenever I upload a new video. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.